Well, just got back to the boat. It's a Sunday night. It's quite odd to be here on a Sunday night. I've ordered some bricks and they're supposed to be coming tomorrow. So the first thing to do is get rid of all these down to that end and paint the other edge and let that start to dry. Then I'm going to stack all these up, try and take some of the bow out of them that will have occurred from having them standing for a week. But with them being screwed down, I'm not really that bothered about them hanging like bowing them. But yeah, so that's it really. Just clean these up tonight, make a little camp, hang out, watch some movies, wait for some bricks to start filling these things in tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. So that's all these boards glued. Getting on with the boat. Set my camp up. My space blanket inside the coat. Yeah, got my housemate Tom's MacBook again. So watch a couple of movies later. Tomorrow, I've told the bricks are coming between 1 and 6, so I'll have to talk to everybody, but in the meantime tomorrow I've got some bits to play with to have a look at the outside of the boat. So we've got this absolutely brutal looking twisted wire brush head for the angle grinder. Absolutely brutal. You should see it spinning. And I've got a couple of these, I'm not really sure what they're called. I think we call them scrabblers here, but I've got two for the angle grinder. This one was about £12. This one was about £5. So far I've not really seen much difference between them, but we'll see how they get on. And I've got two for the drill. I did have a little test on one of the bits earlier and it's brutally efficient. So yeah, so I've got that set up ready to go and we'll do that a bit tomorrow. I've stacked all the boards up, trying to take some of the warp out that they've had for being stood up on the sides for a week. I've opened up all the bays. I'm waiting for a delivery of bricks today, which I ordered on Thursday. Today's Monday. They should be here at some point between 1 and 6, they said. So I've opened all this up to start putting bricks in. I don't imagine that I'll get many in today. I've got a bit busy week back home, so they're going to have to sit outside for a couple of days, I think. Hopefully I'll get some friends up at the weekend to help me load up. But yeah, ideally we should be able to get 103 bricks in each of the bays. I've got 1,800 bricks coming, so that should be quite amusing. I hope they don't mind me sticking a couple of pallets outside next to the boat. But yeah, so apart from that, that's all I really wanted to get on with today, is just to take in that delivery and try and put a few in, see how we get on, stack the boards up since they're all done. Didn't really get started on the outside. I did do a little bit of test with the scrabbler and it's incredibly efficient, just lifts the paint and the rust clean off. But I'm a little reluctant to get started because once I get started I've got to do the whole boat. So it's like, wow, I'm not going to start that today and leave it untreated or anything. So, but yeah, we'll see. A little video of the slipway where they've pulled James's boat out. We'll have a look at that. So I'm under the impression that I'm going to get moved. I think James is taking my spot, so they can raise him up and weld the underneath of his boat. I've got the only spot that's on the concrete, so it's a really secure spot that they can raise the boat up, and also all the welding gear is under that boat, is in front of that garage. There's a Slow Patrol looking nicely painted. Any of you think that I've got a lot to do, you should see Francois' boat. He's currently... Francois! I thought I'd video your boat a little bit just to show people that you've got loads more work to do than I do.
Come on board.
Alright, so I'm just taking this shot from here, just showing the... Alright, say hello mate, how you doing?
Way.
So yeah, if you ever think I've got a lot to do, Francois is currently jackhammering out a solid concrete slab that runs the entire length of his boat. So, but yeah, no, it's a hell of a job.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so this is just one of the other boats on the yard. But you're loving it, aren't you, Francois? You having a good time?
I couldn't think of any better place I'd like to be. This is just, it's a dream.
Yeah.
Literally between jackhammering.
Alright. But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, cool. Cheers for that, buddy. Catch you in a bit. Well, here's my bricks arriving. Here. Amazing. Yeah, no, that's
to the right of it and then two in front.
That's perfect, yeah, thank you very much. Look, Jim watching me put my bricks in. Amazing. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of handballing, I think, isn't it? Yeah. But, and I've got 10 days to get it on before we all get to shimmy around on musical chairs.
So it is 10 days?
Yeah, till the June 1st, yeah. 21st today, isn't it? It's the solstice. I should be at Stonehenge today.
Oh man, yeah. With the rest of the world.
Yeah, we've done it 3 times. Stonehenge on the solstice. Yeah, so then
It's great, but this year you get a lot of disingenuous people there.
yeah.
Not hippies anymore.
I've never seen as many 70-year-old dudes with wizard beards arguing with the police in my life. Or Australians on acid. For some reasons, Australians on acid every year at Stonehenge.
You've got 2 more pallets.
Yeah, 1800. Just over 5 ton. It's got a 24-inch swim. Draft. You good with them controls? Well done. Well done, that man. That's today's crane adventure done. So there we go. There's a whole bunch of bricks. Time to get handballing. So here's 3.5 pallets of bricks. I have got my work cut out for me. If any of you guys want to come and help me handball these in over the weekend, because apparently on the 1st of July I am getting moved from this spot to this spot over here, and James is getting moved to my spot because I've got the concrete underneath, so we can raise his up and work under it without fear of it sinking in the ground or anything, I don't know. Also the welding gear is in that cupboard over there, so it kind of makes sense for him to be there, and since there's a crane here anyway, I'm going to go over by the trees into Nigel's spot, it's over here. Of course, after like 20 minutes of hoofing bricks from that pile into here, the rain's come. So I'm going to try and get out of the rain. It's a little bit more daunting from this angle. 3 more full pallets to go after this one. A wall of stacked bricks. There's the last few from the pallet. There's 1 empty pile. 3 to go. That's 1 pallet in the boat, out of the elements. They're all pretty dry, so I don't have to dry them, so that's pretty good. I just wanted to get the open pallet inside. Maybe I'll get another one in, I don't know yet. Well, in true English form, it is now raining in earnest. So that's that. I've wrapped up the bricks as best as I can, but the bits at the bottom are exposed, so those bricks are going to have to be dried. The bricks I've brought in are here. There looks to be quite a few at this point. It's a pallet and a third maybe. Some of them are a bit wet, so I've stacked them up with a lot of air spaces between them all so they can breathe for a couple of days while I'm not here. So I think that's going to do for this week. I've got probably a pallet out of the into the boat. Some of it's dry and I've had to leave some of it outside as time's running out. I have a couple of obligations at home this week to take care of, so I'll be back probably Thursday, Friday, try and get the rest of these inside the boat, and if there's any still wet I'll get them dried. But yeah, I think that'll do for today. Yeah, have fun everybody.